Welcome, 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 everybody. My name's Amista, and I'm here to do a little bit of tarot reading and a little bit of chit chat, get to know some people, have some fun, just chill out a little bit at the end of a Wednesday. I took it kind of easy today, didn't do a whole lot, but ready to hang out, do a little reading. Maybe even chat some people to sleep. People have accused me of having an ASMR sleepy time voice before, so we'll see what happens. Right now, I'm just clearing the cards to get them ready to do some readings here in the chat. Once we get all my cards cleared, then we'll look at what our best manifestation advice is over the next 24 hours. So, whether you're here live right now or you're stumbling in later on, be thinking, what is it that you want to manifest so that you can get your energy onto these cards while I'm still shuffling them. The beautiful thing about working with spirit is they're not limited by time or space. So that really opens things up quite a bit for us as well. So let's see, just clearing my Lenormand deck right now. I like to have my clarifiers ready to go. I spent the day learning runes. I have a rune set that's been sitting on a bookshelf for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. I bought it. I was fascinated by it, but it wasn't the right time to learn them until today. And then today I just learned 1 or 2, and I thought, oh, I'll learn 1 or 2 and I'll come back and learn 1 or 2 tomorrow. Nope. I got stuck in, man. Looked at all of them. Can't guarantee I'm remembering all of their names, but I know pretty much what they mean. So they may be becoming a part of my professional readings before long. We'll find out. They may be the next generation of clarifiers for me. All right, so let's see here. Let's look at our best manifestation advice over the next 24 hours. What is it that we would like to manifest? And what is our best manifestation advice? Let's see what we have. Now, this is really interesting. So what we have coming up first is the 9 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse kind of says go with the flow. When it's right side up, it's making preparations, planning, getting ready. When it's in reverse, it's more impulsive, doing things, just kind of off the cuff. So go with the flow, stay in the moment. Take advantage of the opportunities that come up in the moment. 6 of Pentacles coming up after that. This talks about when it comes up in reverse, like it is here, this talks about paying something off or paying somebody back. So that's part of the deal. Go with the flow, get somebody paid off or paid back. And then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. Might be time to take a little trip. Take a little road trip. Probably just a short one, I'm guessing. Because, first we have to have some time to go with the flow about something and then pay something off. So how much time passes before we do that? And then we go on the road trip. Aisha, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you back in, my friend. Yes, that was our best manifestation advice. Go ahead and ask your question now. Now we are in the question portion of this presentation. Is Zayed? Oh, you asked about him before. So you guys are thinking about having an arranged marriage. Why are you asking me if he thinks you're instant gratification? I mean, that doesn't go along with an arranged marriage in my brain. Maybe I'm missing something there. Like, is he trying to test out the goods before he decides on the marriage proposal? Is that why you're asking me this? How is Zayed seeing Aisha. How is Zayed seeing Aisha? How is he seeing Aisha? If you're here and you want me to answer a question for you, just go ahead and put your question in the chat box. If you don't have a question but you want a message from Spirit, just put message from Spirit in the chat box. Is it just based on attraction? How's he seeing you? Whole new beginning. So, I mean, obviously, right? This is a whole new beginning. Four of Cups in reverse. This is interesting because it talks about this idea that there's been some kind of disappointment, but he's looking at the silver lining here. He's looking at the opportunity that is here. And I think with the World card, he's not exactly seeing you as ideal. Like when I have somebody that sees somebody as the ideal partner, the World card comes in right side up. When this is in reverse, he's not exactly seeing you as the ideal partner. So is he seeing you as instant gratification, like the way I think about it in the Western world? Like, I don't think that. I mean, I don't even know that he necessarily wants to marry ASAP. I think maybe he thinks that you're the best that he can do. He does want a whole new beginning with you, but I don't actually have a marriage card here. All right. Well, this is going to be a quick night because I don't see anybody else in here that wants me to answer a question for them. Or if you do, I guess one person did just walk in. If you want me to answer a question for you, just put your question in the chat box. And if not, then put a message from Spirit in the chat box if you would rather have me do something like that instead. And we'll see what we can see. We shall see what we shall see. Not with that Fool card. I wouldn't say he's walking away. He does want a new start with you. I think he's feeling like he feels like you're not exactly ideal, but he does want the new start with you. So you guys have agreed on it. Whenever you asked me before, you hadn't agreed on it. So now you have, huh? All right. Well, I don't guess there's anybody else who wants me to answer a question in here. So time for me to take off and get out of here and come in. Honey, it sounds to me like you need a whole reading because you've got quite a few questions. If you check out my website in the description box, you can find out how to actually book a reading with me. George Green Shields. Hello, hello. Would you like me to answer a question for you today? Does Pam love me? George wants to know if Pam loves him. Does Pam love George? Boopity-doo-doo-doo-doo. Where do you live, George? Are you in the U.S. or are you somewhere else? Boop-a-doo-doo. I don't know why. I want to put you in the U.K. somewhere. Let's see. England. There you go. All right, that makes sense. Does she love you? Does she love you? Does she love you? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Okay. So, but let's look at this. Let's look at this because we've got more details than just a straight up yes here. All right. Now, first of all, she's cut you off. Y'all ain't talking. You're not in contact right now. She doesn't want to hear from you. So I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did, George, but she is not playing. She is not in a mood to be dealing with you. So yes, she loves you, but she is not playing, honey bunny. Now let's look next. Next we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords shows up, says she's making a decision. The decision that she's making is to end this cycle, to call it quits. She's deciding to get out of this situation. Now, after that, we have the Four of Cups, which says this is very disappointing for her. And she may even be having a little pity party about it, or a big pity party about it. And then we see her rethinking the whole thing, the whole relationship. And we see her deciding that it's worth it to get back into this relationship and see if she can make it work again. I should say to see if both of you can make it work again. Hopefully she's not the only one trying to make this relationship work. Okay. But you've got a little journey here. I don't know what you did that ticked her off, but man, she does not even want to talk to you right now. Not feeling the love. I'm sure you're not feeling the love. She don't even want to hear from you. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, you know what? Here's the deal. You can always order a reading with me, and we'll look at like what happens over the next 6 months between the two of you guys. And we'll look at what's your best advice moving through this relationship. How can you make this more successful? And any other questions that you might have as well. So if you want to schedule, I would say all we would need probably is a 30-minute reading for if all we're looking at is just that relationship. But if you want to schedule something like that with me, all you have to do is check out my website below. And all my contact information is in there. I am on WhatsApp, so you can use my phone number to contact me on WhatsApp if you need to do that. And we can move forward from there. All right. So I don't see anybody else here who wants a reading, so it's time for me to take off. Everybody, thank you very much for keeping me company here today, and have a fantastic evening. Peace out.